Everyone, I welcome you all to our channel Let's Learn Automation. So today or in this session we are going to see the use of testing-failed XML. So for example, if we are going to run the multiple test cases and if some of the test cases got fail, now we need to make it correct and again run the only failed test cases. So at that time this will be the difficult situation, because if we are going to run the class, then past test cases as well as failed test case will be run, but we don't want to waste our time by running the past test cases. We just need to concentrate on the failed test cases. So that's why test-ng failed xml is one of the important options or good options, which can be concentrate on only on the failed test cases. So let's see how we can proceed. So this is our class. So yes, one thing is remain, like in a last session we are not able to uh, get the screenshot with the date. So I got some solution. So let's delete the previous screenshot from here, and we don't need to use any method actually over here. What we need to do, we just need to return the date. Okay, and as we are returning the date, we just need to change the return type, and here also the data type. So now this will work. So if I run this again, and now we are expecting that the date should be uh, on a, we can say that screenshot. So now the question is why I change this setup or change this thing, because for example, if we want to capture the multiple screenshot for the same method, then that is possible by using this case. So for example, now test case got failed and I refresh the project. So now you can see that Saturday, January 7. This is the name of the method first of all. Then test Saturday, Jan 7. The time is also mentioned over here. So in this way, we can integrate the time into the name of the screenshot. But we also need some modification, like we can differentiate. So for example, we can use plus over here, and in double quote I will just give the underscore by which we can differentiate this. So let's run this again, and there will be a difference of slash or underscore. Even slash will also work, I think. Yes, so I can give like this, like 4, and let's run it again. So that will separate the date and the method name. Let's run it again on final time. Okay, okay, it's finished. Let's refresh the project again, like this, and you can see test that hyphen then the date. In this way we can capture the screenshot. So this is the case. Now let's proceed for the testng.failed xml. Now for example, I will close this too and open only test cases like login page test and inventory page test, and I will enable everyone like true. This is also true, true, and everyone is enabled. Now for example, what I need to do, I need to find out which are the test cases are got failed. So for example, I purposefully failed some of the test cases like false over here, then false over here. So two test cases got failed. Yes, two get test cases got failed, and even I will fail the third two. So fail SE. So now one, two, three test cases got failed and remaining are getting passed. So let's run this again. We know the result. We purposefully failed the some of the test cases, but we need to access some other file. Okay. Okay, I think I removed the waiting time. Okay, yes. So now execution got faster. Okay, I think there are total 8 test cases, if I'm not wrong. Yes, so there are total 8 test cases from which 5 pass, and we purposefully failed the 3 test cases. Now what I need to do? I need to modify these 3 test cases and only going to run the only these which are failed. I don't I don't want to bother about the past test cases. So I cannot do by just running the same class again and again, because if I do that, then the past test cases will also run. So what I will do? I will just refresh the project. I will refresh the project and will try to access the test-ng failed XML. So this is the file which have the record that which test case got fall. Okay, let's verify is it correct or not. So which test case got fall? So like verify FB logo test, LinkedIn logo test, and footer logo test. So verify footer, FB and LinkedIn. All three got failed. Now what I will do? I will do some modification. Okay, I will do some modification and make this correct. So like I will correct this FB logo and I will correct this footer logo. Sorry, true should be there. And now only single one test cases got fail. I will run it again. And now my expectation like only one test cases. Sorry. I need to close this. Stop this. So what I need to do? I need to run this testing failed XML, because I need to run only the failed test cases, not the past test cases. So I will run this. Run as testing suite. So in this case, only failed test cases will run, and this file, this XML file get updated. So let's see. It started the execution. Okay, I think it's done. Yes. Now we can see the total test run 3, pass 2 and 1 fail. Now I will close this. Okay, close this and again we'll refresh the project. So after refreshing the project, if I am going to open the test-ng.xml again, so now I can see that only LinkedIn logo failed. Verify LinkedIn logo test got failed. And if I try to verify it, so here we can see that verify LinkedIn logo test got failed because it have the false result. So it this particular XML is going to record the only failed test case, and we can concentrate on the failed test cases. No need to run the class again and again, by which we will waste our time on past test cases too. Now we can do the same thing for the multiple classes too. How it is so? For example, in this particular test case, this test case got failed, and in this particular test case, we'll do the same thing. So like I will enable this by true, will enable this to, this is also true, this true and true. Done. Everything is enabled. And now what I will do, so this test case got already we purposefully failed it. Okay, so this will be fail. So this test case name and the failed test case name, like this one, this test case should get recorded into the failed XML. Okay, so what I will do, I will run these two classes together. Okay, I will run these two classes together. How to run that? I will just select these two classes, okay, and create the test suite. Okay, I will select the two classes and create the test. How to create the test suite? Just right click on the classes, then select the test-ng option. In test-ng option, select the convert to test-ng option. So after selecting, just browse. It is not compulsory, but I am doing that because I need to store that in the resources. So I will store it here and will give the name like run to classes dot class is dot xml. Okay, done. And now I will finish this. So here we are expecting that one XML should be, yes, this is created. Okay, now when I run this XML, okay, both the classes get executed, and we come to know that which test case got failed, and that will be recorded into test-ng failed XML. So this is the test suite which is going to run the two classes. So I'm going to execute this run as test-ng suite, and it needed some time to execute because there are total 8 plus 5 13 test cases. Okay, hold on. It's all getting executed. Let's see. Let's wait for the result. Okay, I think execution completed. Okay, yeah. Total 13 test cases run, pass 11, 2 failure because we purposefully failed them. Now refresh the project. Okay, and try to access the test.ng file XML. So here we can see that from the inventory page, LinkedIn logo test got failed, and from login page test, verify bot logo got failed. Let's check or let's verify. So here bot logo got failed, and here we can see that false. Where is false? Where is false? Yes, LinkedIn logo got failed. So both the classes got covered or got recorded. That's these are the two cases. Now what can I do? I will concentrate on login page first. Okay, and here I will make this correct true and run this failed XML because it will run only two test cases, two failed test cases. So again I will run it. This is for the advantage. This is what practical use, and this is very practical thing to use the file XML to save our time. Otherwise will need to wait to see the past test result. Every test case got executed. So it completed it. Now we can see that total test case run 2, pass 1, fail 1, and now I will close this and refresh the project again. Where it is, I refresh the project again, and here I can see the test.ng fail XML, and only one test case is here. Verify LinkedIn logo test. So this is the use of test.ng failed XML, where we can only execute the failed test case, or we can concentrate on the test cases rather than pass. So this is very practical thing. So thank you. We'll meet in the next section with anything else.